What do the Army values mean to you? Good morning, Sergeants. I'm Corporal Noah Watts. Welcome to the brief on Army values. I would like to welcome my SGL, Staff Sergeant Cool. Now I will go over the agenda for this class. I'll give the purpose of this brief, explaining what the Army values mean and why to maintain them, teaching new soldiers the Army values, explaining each Army value and its importance, the summary, and questions. The purpose of this brief is to explain why the Army values are so important to maintain. Now I'll explain the Army values. The Army values are a specific set of characteristics that are essential to the Army. The Army instills these values into all soldiers and civilians with an expectation that they live them every day in everything they do on and off duty. These values are loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. All the Army values are a representation of what the military stands for and lives by. When you become a soldier, it's another way of life to live. Therefore, you should always maintain the Army value and hold yourself to the highest standard. Instilling the Army values. Soldiers are the strength of the Army values, so it begins with learning them and applying them to anything and anywhere in the nation. U.S. Army Training Center for the Army Profession and Ethic, CAPE, continuously improve the Drill Sergeants Academy to produce drill sergeants who are equipped to instill Army values, competence, and commitment into trainees. Constantly improving on the drill sergeants who will push every new soldier to live up to the Army values. It will continue to improve the Army and will make each part of it better in every way. It motivates them to apply the Army values from the first time they hear about them, giving them the mindset to live by them. Our soldiers and civilians are the best in the world, and to sustain that hard-earned reputation, the Army must continue to adhere to these Army values. The soldiers represent who we are and what we are, so they can't express them if they don't understand what the Army values mean. Therefore, it's essential to instill them into the soldiers the second they enlist. Hence, they know what we represent and what they should represent. We must show them what the Army values mean and how it is important to maintain them to better become soldiers in the future. To become better soldiers in the future. The Army values are critical in nations because they define institutions and set the course for professional behavior in public and as well as private lives. The goal is to improve as a person and as a soldier. It will show in everything in life a better atmosphere and people you surround yourself with. If you have respect for the people you are around, they will have respect for you. We emphasize you can always treat everyone equally the same, no matter the situation. Now I will explain each Army value and why we should maintain them. The first Army value is loyalty. A loyal soldier supports the leadership and stands up for fellow soldiers. By joining the military, loyalty is already part of you. Be willing to do your part for this country. You're eager to stand by no matter what happens to spite the person, belief, or cause. You maintain your loyalty by being a part of the Army and doing what you can for everyone and everything. The second Army value is duty. Duty means that we consistently strive to do our best and do what's right to fulfill our professional, legal, and moral obligations and to complete all our tasks to the best of our ability. This means no matter what lies in your path, you will try your best and always do what's right. It is essential to maintain your bearing and push yourself to become better. Always look forward, never behind. When you join the Army, you have obligations for your family, friends, unit, and other soldiers. It is essential always to push to succeed in these obligations. The third Army value is respect. In the Soldier's Code, we pledge to treat others with dignity and respect while expecting others to do the same. This shows that no matter how someone treats you, show them respect, live up to the value you represent. If you maintain self-respect, it's a lot easier to give respect to others. If you don't respect yourself, you won't respect others. You must be able to respect others, to trust them to do their jobs and complete their duties. The fourth Army value is selfless service. The basic building block of selfless service is the commitment of each team member to go a little further, endure a little longer, and look a little closer to see how he or she can add to the effort. You must put forth all the effort you can so the team can work as one, not just one person doing everything. You have to come together. But if you are not maintaining your effort towards the group, they will do the same and the squad or platoon will fail to complete the mission. The fifth Army value is honor. Of all the Army values, honor is the one that embodies all the others. Honor is a matter of carrying out, acting, and living the values of respect, duty, loyalty, selfless service, integrity, and personal courage in everything you do. Honor is doing everything you can to maintain all the Army values. Without honor, you have nothing. Your honor defines you. That's why it is always a good thing to maintain. The sixth Army value is integrity. Integrity is a quality you develop by adhering to moral principles. It requires that you do and say nothing that deceives others. Having great integrity, people tend to put a lot of trust in you and look to you for advice. That's a great thing to happen. Without integrity, there is no trust. And without trust, you have no one to depend on when needed. The seventh Army value is personal courage. The Army value of personal courage, defined as facing fear, danger, or adversity in both physical and mental aspects, has the most visible impact in communities and the workplace. You must have the personal courage to tackle life and be able to get hit and get back up. It's good to maintain personal courage because you will be able to face any danger or adversity without having to think twice. Now, for the summary, the Army values play an essential task in making the Army and its soldiers what it is today. It is the standard that we hold everyone accountable for, and we uphold everyone. We maintain the Army values because it makes every soldier push themselves to the highest standard to succeed at every aspect of life. So live up to the Army values, not just one of them. Any questions? This concludes my brief.